One of the individuals that gets recognized each year, the Agri employee. And this year, that going to Larry Fisher. And he has been working for the same organization for 28 years. And that in itself is a big accomplishment, Larry. The Walking Sea Cattle Company, apparently, you kind of like it there.
Yeah, I do. Been there a long time. And Terry's more of a friend to me than a boss. And we get along fine. And there's no better man to work for.
So tell us about who runs Walking Sea.
Well, Terry runs. He says the final thing. But Terry gives everybody a lot of responsibility. And so we take it upon ourselves just to keep things running.
So for those who may not know, Terry who?
Terry Crawford.
Over the years that you've been involved, you get in a situation like this. When you, I guess, came back, whenever it was in '86, did you ever think you'd still, be doing the same thing 26 years later?
Well, yes, I did. My passion was to be farming and around cattle. The cattle came later, mainly the farming first, and then the cattle came later. But yes, being young at that time, I didn't have the financials to start my own business, and Terry lets me do what I want to do, just like if it was my own.
Kind of your take on the future as we move ahead here in terms of agriculture. Are you bullish?
Yes, very bullish. Yeah.
Why?
Well, just the technology that's coming around that helps us improve on everything that we do.
Give me kind of, some highlights. Can you think of any things here in that amount of time that kind of stand out to you as being incidents or antidotes that you would say, this was kind of something I really remember?
Well, there's a lot of them. I don't know whether or not I could go into detail on some of them.
Whatever is for public consumption.
That's right. That's right. Now, the first time he let me run the combine, I was elated and worked my way up through the system, and it was enjoyable. I ran one before a little bit, but not that much.
So people that are, looking for a future, if they come out here in this year and they say, I'm going to do the same thing that Larry did. I'm going to latch on to somewhere and I'm going to stay for 28 years. Can that still happen?
Yes, it can. Mainly, it's got to happen with your work attitude. My parents raised me to be responsible in everything I did, and that's the groundwork, I believe, in every job that you go to. That be responsible, that everything you do, and do it the best you can.
Well, Larry, we appreciate your comments here. Congratulations once again. Larry Fisher from the Walking Sea Cattle Company, Lexington, the Agri Employee of the Year at the big chamber banquet that took place in Lexington. For the Rural Radio Network, I'm Mike LePorte.